belief in you. An apologies to make assumptions would make an ass out of me. So come get some with your sticks and stones. I'll make flotsam, savage to dust and bones. A heartfelt apology only makes me further from feeling humane. To call you a friend would be stretching so far. You brought me nothing but pain. Hey, it's okay. Say what you wanna say. Oh, feeling mean, hidden behind your screen.
And we welcome you to another action-packed edition of SOM 505 Live. We come to you live once again from the SOM studios here in Chuckey, Tennessee. Matt Rhodes at ringside alongside Prince Malik going to be calling the action this week. And it is a big action-packed edition where we got to touch on what happened last week as we went off the air. A sickening sight that we saw develop in front of us, thanks to the hands of the Texas Trap House as they laid out Nathan Cross and split him open from ear to ear with that glass bottle. The New Age Villains are not in action this week. They're not here because Cross is not medically cleared to compete.
Right here in front of us, in front of the whole world. Saw it right here.
Texas Trap House has been dominating things as of late here on 505 Live. We have a big lineup for you today, including a big-time main event pitting two of the top young stars in professional wrestling against each other one-on-one. That being unforgettable Axton Ray and one half of Poco Loco Draco as they go one-on-one. A lot of bad blood between those two. That's our main event this week.
Really? Yeah, you're right. A lot of bad blood. That's an easy way to put it, right?
And we're inching closer, ladies and gentlemen, to the main stage of the Greene County Fair coming up on Wednesday night, July the 28th. Greenville, Tennessee at the Greene County Fairgrounds, again on the main stage. And we know some of the big matches that have already been signed for that night, including the Kazanas facing the Mortons. And I understand they're going to get things kicked off here momentarily. Has been requested. Television time has been requested by
for a while.
The former East Tennessee heavyweight champion and his father, the legendary Joe Kazana. The Kazana family on their way to the ring, and this will be interesting to see what they have in mind here, because they made the AJ Kazana called him out last week. So where's Ricky Morton? Ricky Morton nowhere to be found, but we know Ricky Morton is in the house today. He is here.
He has been calling him out.
This will be interesting to see how it develops.
Calling him out for a while.
And there he is, the legacy, the third generation star, AJ Kazana. Well, I was anticipating his father being towed, but it looks like AJ Kazana is not here. We're going to get a word with him. AJ Kazana, understand you've requested this time here on 505 this week. The Kazana family's requested this time. We're inching closer to the main stage, the Greene County Fairgrounds on Wednesday night, July the 28th. I know you called out Ricky Morton last week. Well, we've seen the advertisements this week on social media. He's advertised to be here this week, the Hall of Famer. What is on your mind as we kick things off?
Oh, Matt Rhodes. What's on my mind? First things first, you guys, you people in this crowd, shut your mouths while I'm standing in the ring trying to let you know what's about to happen. Ricky is advertised to be here tonight, Matt Rhodes. I'm excited. If Ricky actually shows up, I'll be ecstatic. I'll get to see him face to face. I'll get to tell him exactly how I feel about him and that good-for-nothing son of his. You know, Ricky named his son after what Robert Gibson did all those years. Robert carried Ricky Morton.
Come on.
That's fine. Let's see. Oh, Matt Rhodes, I'm excited. July 28th, Ricky Morton has said that he's going to show up, right? That's been advertised.
That's right. We ain't gonna have to waste no time as the familiar music of the WWE Hall of Famer, the namesake of the School of Morton, rock and roll Ricky Morton. I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge. It may break down here. There he is, the former 9-time World Tag. What the? Hey, Ricky. My goodness. Just when I didn't think that the Kazana family could stoop to any new lows. Oh, Matt Rose! For Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton, happy to be here. Me and my partner, Robert Gibson, right here. You know, Matt Rose, back in the day, I can tell you this. Robert Gibson and I, Robert, you know we never saw eye to eye on anything. However, we can see eye to eye on this. Rock and roll! You wouldn't be able to feel Robert Gibson's shots. Listen to the fans, rock and rolling, baby, rock and rolling, baby. July 28th, those no account, miserable Joe and AJ Kazana, we're gonna take them down for the count, baby. You know why? Because Robert Gibson, Ricky Morton, Rock and Roll Express, 417-time NWA World Tag Team Champions. Ain't nobody can stop that, baby. Woo!
You know, Matty Rose, rock and roll never dies.
This is absolutely shocked and sick to my stomach over what we've seen here. And there's the man right there. Get a word with the real Hall of Fame. Well, it's great to see the Hall of Famer back. First time we've seen you. Since your head was split open thanks to the hands of the Texas Trap House. And now you got these two goons to worry about.
You know what? At least I gotta say this to you. You did a good job of doing Robert and I, but the only thing bad is you are just a little bit uglier than I am. But now to get back to what I'm talking about, July the 28th, Greenville Fair. Y'all coming to Greenville Fair? Tell me about it. It don't matter. No holds barred, no disqualification. I don't care. We're going to end this once and for all because you know what, Joe? You're the one that started this whole thing. And I'm glad you're sitting there talking about that. But first of all, Mr. Cameron, let me rake my foot off here because there's more bullshit going on around here than anything I've seen. Oh, that's all right. I'm going to tell Brian Rivers one thing. Today, it might not be the words I say. It's going to be the action that takes care of today. And that's the only thing
From behind, the Dirty Daddy! From behind, a sneak attack! Oh, Ricky Morton!
Hey, they're all out here
now
tonight.
the Kazanas!
You got Judas out here.
House, assaulting the
RT3.
Hall of Famer. Here comes Kerry Morton!
Hey, wait a minute.
And now he's going to get see if he's
It's
down
a numbers
here.
game. It's a numbers game.
Kazana and the Dirty Daddy.
Well, wow, man. Ricky's.
Oh my God, it's a complete mugging.
This thing had to be pre-planned here, Matt Rhodes. This was a setup.
My God, he is 6 on 2. Morton,
Hey, what's RT3 going to
look
do
at Morton,
here?
he's being held by Brian Rivers.
Here comes all the zebras
Judas
out here.
barking orders here. Dirty Daddy barking orders. And he slapped him. He slapped Roy Thacker. Slapped some sense into it. Spear!
Hey, wait a minute. Hey!
Oh, yeah!
Hey, wait a minute!
Oh, yeah! RT3 did it! This place just went nuts!
Wait a minute.
Raleigh Ratchet! Yeah!
No, don't do it.
Get rid of that
No!
bitch as well!
No!
Lay her out! Lay her out!
Get out of there.
She got the eyes!
What
We
the
gotta
hell?
Get out of here! Boy, you talking about the tide of
What?
turning! The
No!
tide turned this
No!
week on the Texas Trap House!
No!
Roy Thacker! RT3!
Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't understand all of this, but I'm sure glad to see it.
Oh,
And the Texas Trap House is retreating. Listen to this place. Going bananas.
oh, he's gonna pay for that.
We need to take a break, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna pay
to
for
get
that.
some order restored out here and get this program underway. Our first action
I
after the break.
cannot believe it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm astonished at the way we kick things off here. RT3 turned his back on the Texas Trap House. That may be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know you're very happy about that, aren't you, Matt?
Absolutely.
Well, I know the Texas Trap House isn't, and there's gonna, we say a thing in wrestling called receipts, right? You know. that you
Well,
did something.
you may very well be right.
He's got a big target on his back
there
now.
may
Bigger
be
than
hell
ever.
to pay for Mr. Roy Thacker III if the Texas Trap House has their
And
way.
Judas was here tonight.
Yeah.
Judas is in the house.
So we look
You knew
forward.
stuff was gonna go
to
down.
Wednesday night at the Greene County Fairgrounds on July the 28th. The Mortons, the Kazanas, anything goes
Yeah,
in Ricky
really.
Morton's
You
mind.
don't
It's
know.
going to be
Maybe
a
the
barn
Texas
burner
Trap House, too.
on the main stage at the Greene County Fair. Let's get underway. We're the first contest of the afternoon.
What a way to start tonight.
Absolutely.
Right off the bat.
As we'll see a battle of the newcomers here.
Yeah.
Hashtag perfection. Andrew Thomas.
Well, you
back
can't.
this week.
I like Mr. Thomas. He knows how to, he's well spoken. He's got charisma. And man, he's held titles all around Tennessee. So he's not this ain't his first rodeo, baby. For sure.
505 Live, did you miss me? Of course you did. I know you especially did. Now, in case you forgot just who I am, of course you know. I am the King of Tennessee. I am the King of all I see.
quite clearly the only 10 you people ever see. I am #perfection Andrew Thomas.
Well, he's going to have to pull everything out tonight for his opponent because he's made quite the debut here. And now you can't call it a debut anymore. These guys are starting to make their names for themselves here at 505.
His third appearance, Koja, is back this week after a great outing last week against the Dirty Daddy where he challenged for the X Division Championship and really took the Dirty Daddy to his limit, almost defeated the Daddy.
He almost did. That's right. We almost had a new X Division champion.
Fans are excited to see Koja back this week as he'll face off against Perfection Andrew Thomas, who Thomas debuted last week, is undefeated, 1-0 so far in competition here in SOM. But that very well may change at the end of this bout, as we'll see a battle of newcomers here.
Following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, he is #perfection Andrew Thomas. And introducing his opponent,
One fall to a finish in our singles opening bout this week. Jeff Klepper is your referee. And our opening contest is official.
I know one thing that you were impressed with Koga was his strikes. You know, the last time we saw him out here, I mean, he's got the kind of Muay Thai thing going on. Andrew's a little different. I mean, he'll break the rules. He'll bend the rules. He doesn't care. But
Collar and elbow tie up here as Koga.
oh no.
Little pat to the head there.
Yeah, it's pissing him off
You
there.
know, the thing about Andrew Thomas, he makes me feel good about my head of hair. At least I have a little more on top than he does.
Well, he's got a lot on the face there. It all sucked down in his face.
Well, he's got a strategy here to come in here and get into the mind of Koja, whatever you want to call him. To see another collar and elbow tie-up, this time Koga getting the better of it here.
Well, what you'll understand about Andrew is he never stops running that mouth. I mean, he is running it constantly.
Some of the best professional wrestlers of all time have had a motor mouth, or mouth of the South, if you will.
That's right.
Can play that mind game.
Well,
And that's a big part of it, Malik, and you
Yeah.
can respect that.
Yes, I do.
Coming from your side of the game,
That's right.
managing guys at ringside, how many times you've caused a mental distraction in your day.
That's right. You know, that happens in other sports, too. Basketball, football,
Yeah, the UFC.
UFC. You get in the mind of your opponent, you get there any way you can.
Absolutely. There's more trash talking on a football field really than a wrestling ring.
That's just on the sidelines.
Yeah. Because we're going to see a test of strength here.
No, you're not.
Shot
You're
to
going
the
to see a
throat.
test of will.
And that's Koga giving the guy the benefit of the doubt here in the early going. And he took advantage of it real quickly.
Yeah, he did. You know, earlier I mentioned that Mr. Thomas will break the rules, bend the rules, throw the rules out the window. For sure. He doesn't care.
So I'm still in shock after what happened moments ago. If you're just
Wow.
joining us, ladies and gentlemen, RT3 spearing Brian Rivers in the middle of the ring, turning his back on the Texas Trap House and seemingly aligning himself with Ricky Morton and Kerry.
I don't understand that one at all. I
Bad
mean,
situation. It was not looking good for the Mortons. RT3 had to
Oh!
come to his senses moment.
and there's those strikes talked about earlier, right to the back, right between the shoulder blades.
As Koga now, gets dropped toe hold now
Oh.
into that middle turnbuckle pad. Not a lot of protection between there and that steel turnbuckle that's behind there. Koja looks like he's on wobbly legs here as he gets kicked again. Got that lost gate, glazed over look in his eyes. Unique shoot off. Grabbed him by the back of the neck. I didn't really like that shoot off. Gonna stand on the neck here.
It's taking the wind out of him. That's what he's going to have to do. Koga's definitely got the cardio, and he's got the height advantage, too. I mean, he's not a small guy.
They're going to hook him here. Nice suplex here. Thomas floats over. Cover. Good positioning and a near fall from the referee. 2.5 here.
Well, Andrew also did a little dirty pin there. You notice he put his forearm across his face while he's grinding it out there a little bit.
Thomas, oh, look at that. Face plants him right into the mat. Look at the extension here. The foot right across the throat.
All the way to the 4 count. Stretching those rules. Klepper's going to have to get in here eventually. He's going to have to.
He's letting some things slide with Thomas here. Glancing blow there, but enough to stagger Thomas. Caught him in the ribs there, takes him off his feet.
Enough to knock him down.
Koga's going to have to clean up them sloppy kicks here. You're going to have to against a guy that's willing to break the rules.
Yeah.
Breaking the eyes there.
With Andrew Thomas, you're out to really stay on your game. I mean, because he's going to take advantage of every weakness you have.
He sends him off again. Nice kick. That was on the money.
That did the job.
Fly in now.
Ah!
Knee there, the Shining Wizard. And Koga feeling it now, picks him up, spins him around, hard landing.
Oh, that could have been it right there.
And a near fall.
Andrew's seen better times.
That was a hard landing for Thomas.
Bad crash.
He did not land flat. That was one of them type
Sideways.
thuds.
Yeah.
And that one could have ended the match. Oh, he lost his
took
footing
advantage
and
of it. Tried to do it up and over, didn't get it.
He didn't get his footing. Fireman's carry, Death Valley driver. Cover bridges up.
Oh, man.
Almost got it.
Another near 3 right there.
2 count. Thomas, frustrated for the moment, needs to focus on his opponent now. He's got Koga in a vulnerable spot.
He's got him lined
He
up.
hit a roaring elbow last week. Look for it again. Ducks. Koga picks him up. Get him in a torture rack position.
Oh,
Drops him. There's a cover. Koga with a win.
Another nasty landing there. That was, whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Koga.
Another win for Koga this week on 505 Live, proving he is going to be a force to be reckoned with in SOM for some time to come. Well, ladies and gentlemen, more action continues, including coming up next, Jason Blythe. He asked for more competition.
That's right.
He gets his wish as he faces off against the big man, Aaron Biggs. That's next.
It'll be all right.
This is the Sultan, and I am Prince Malik, and you are watching SOM, and that is it.
This is SOM Live with the Ginger Ninja Bruce Samuel with the Kinsu Chop.
I'm Jason Blind, and you're watching SOM Live.
Yeah. Well, we welcome you back here, ladies and gentlemen, at 505 Live. And
Hey, there's my favorite referee.
Well, we know your mind's in other places right now. But let's talk about last week. Jason Blythe stood in the center of this ring after a dominant performance and asked for stiffer competition. The return of Aaron Biggs. In a big way, the man that's undefeated here in SOM, and the match has been made and official this week. Is Aaron Biggs and Jason Blythe one-on-one. And Blythe's getting his wish. His competition is here right now.
It's a big competition, no pun intended. But it's all right. It's okay.
And the Fall Branch, Tennessee native may be heading for an early demise. Well, he likes that sadistic side. He likes studying on death.
Yes, he
He
does.
likes reading about death. Well, he might experience death today.
You don't have to be worried about it.
Well, I admire his courage. He has no fear.
We've got this all figured out. He told me his game plan, and it's going to be okay.
Cook something up.
Oh, it's going to be all right.
Because if it was a normal man, I'd be shaking in my boots, knowing that my competition was this guy.
Maybe Mr. Biggs won't show up. That's the first thing we need to think about.
I highly doubt that's going to happen, unless Mr. Blythe has contributed to that. Well,
that
he didn't
sucks.
get his wish.
That sucks big time.
That's a lot of man making his way to the ring.
Well, plan B. So he's here. Okay. So
Again, the undefeated Aaron Biggs.
Everything's still
never
okay.
beaten, never pinned.
Fine. Everything's fine. This is
And
plan
Jason
B.
Blythe do the unthinkable this week.
Well, like I said, we planned for this. This isn't anything new.
Following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Fall Branch, Tennessee, he is Jason Blythe. And his opponent, he is undefeated in SOM competition, Aaron Biggs.
Bell is rung. It's underway. This was official. And we may be seeing an early demise of Jason Blythe.
All right, so we got this all figured out here. Jason knows what to do.
Blythe's going to have to use.
Just has
he's
to
going to have to rely on the speed.
That's one
and
thing.
That's something
That's
he
right.
never would rely on. Is his speed.
Look who he's in the ring with. Wouldn't you be fast? Wouldn't you go faster than you normally would?
Even the fast ones get caught. And he rolls out of the ring.
Smart. Okay. See what we're talking
And is
about.
this the strategy you're talking about here?
Sir. Smart.
You're going to take a walk here.
Oh,
Biggs will
okay.
come out.
Yeah. See, this is good. This is
Biggs
good.
will follow him. He don't care. You want to fight on the outside? Come on.
So predictable.
Hey, you wanted your competition right there. It is.
It's fine. Hey. It's fine.
Competition, come back.
It's fine.
I understand mind games,
Yes.
but this is. He's going to take it. Is he going to take a count out? Refs up to 7, nuts. Hey, she's going to catch you out, bud. She's up to 9. I don't think he's going to make the count.
Give me a fight.
He didn't lose because there was no competition. So.
Winner of this match via count, Aaron Biggs.
Wow. Are you kidding me? A cheap win for Aaron Biggs, and you know he ain't happy with that. That's not how Aaron Biggs wants to win the match, but nonetheless, his name is in the winning column this week on 505 Live, and his frustration tells you that he has not seen the last of Jason Blythe if he has his way. Let's take a break, and we're back in just a moment.
And be sure to check out our friends over at Slam Buddies, slambuddies.com. Even Prince Malik has his own Slam Buddies. That tells you anybody can get their own today. But they're great folks over there. We welcome you back here to the program. We'll welcome our guests at this time. They're definitely not the crowd favorite here in Chuckey, Tennessee, but they're some of the most dominant men you'll ever see anywhere. That being Viva Las Amish, of course, led to the ring by the leader, Danny Vegas, along with Hezekiah, Jebediah, and of course, last but not least, Betsy, the chick. Well, Danny Vegas, Viva Los Amish, you guys once again proved your dominance this past Saturday on After Dark, single-handedly destroying the Dooleys at ringside with a steel chair. You left them laying. Let me get your thoughts.
That's right, baby. And that was just a little taste of what we got to offer for the Dooleys. And speaking of the Dooleys, we've been thinking about that little offer that they had mentioned last week. Now, I'm all about some offers when it benefits me. So, here's the thing, Dooleys. We'll take you up on your offer. We'll do your beard versus beard. But, listen, you guys put up not only your beard, but you put up your #1 contendership for the East Tennessee Tag Team Championships.
After them shenanigans that you guys pulled on After Dark, Doctors has not ordered us to wrestle. We cannot be there, only for y'all's safety. And we accept your offer, Danny Vegas. We accept it. But if we win, not only we get to shave your two guys' beards off, we also get your rematch calls too. How about that? Yeah!
Well, the Dooleys, I'm mesmerized there via satellite. That's incredible. But they accept your challenge for your guys to put the beards on the line. Wow, that is sacred for the Amish.
Dooleys, you best bring your A-game, Jack.
Boy, business is really picking up, ladies and gentlemen. Not only tag team title implications hang in the balance, but the beards of these gentlemen right here are on the line. And that is big time deal. Let's take a quick commercial break and we're back with wrestling action on the other side.
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Big news going down in the previous segment. The match is official, yet determined when it'll take place.
How'd they
But
get
it is
Wi-Fi?
The Amish and the, how in the world the Dooleys appear via satellite?
Georgia satellites.
Well, I'll tell you what, there must be some strong signal out there in Dooley Holler.
Dooley
but
Holler.
nonetheless, the beards are on the line, but the Dooleys must put up their opportunity for the tag team championships. The Dooleys #1 contenders for these Tennessee tag team titles. They have to put that on the line, so they have to put something up as well. But for the Amish to agree to put their beards on the line,
Cherished,
that
very.
is huge for the Amish.
I mean, that's part of their culture. That's not just like something like you and I grow a beard, you know, and it's like somebody's like, oh, yeah.
The Amish must be very confident that they once again can handle the Dooleys.
Ricky Dooley's
We'll see the Dooleys return soon enough.
He's been growing that since he was 6 years old.
But nonetheless, folks, we're back to action. Let's get back to the ring with our next contest this afternoon.
Well, he's only 18, you know, he just looks kind of rough for an 18-year-old.
I tell you what, he definitely woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Well, he sleeps
But,
in a
of
bunk
course,
bed and he keeps on getting out of it and falling on the ground.
A fractured forearm for Buster Dooley. He's out of action. Don't
Boy,
know
that
when the
guy-
doctor is going to clear him, but after the hideous attack this past Saturday on
You know
After
that
Dark.
half of his family tried to intervene in them and they had to take them out of the building?
Yeah, that was a very serious situation. So we'll wait
Wow.
we'll wait our next matchup here.
Well, the Dooleys, there's a lot of them. I taught a kid about that all the time, but it's real. They're everywhere.
Well, as ladies and gentlemen, and let's talk about coming up in our main event here. Main event coming up here in just a few moments.
We talked about that earlier.
Draco is back
Yeah.
after that sneak attack last week. Brian Rivers attacking Gustavo and Draco in the parking lot, costing those guys the shot at the tag team championships. Draco's back this week as he has some unfinished business with Axton Ray. But nonetheless, last week or earlier in the program, we saw RT3 finally really come to his senses and align himself with Ricky Morton and Kerry Morton, spearing Brian Rivers out of his Texas boots in the center of the ring.
Everybody.
And I have just been told, ladies and gentlemen, that this Saturday on After Dark, we'll have an exclusive interview with Roy Thacker III. I'll have a chance to finally talk to him this coming Saturday on After Dark. We look forward to that as we get the action underway here. Tony Lane set for action here this week on 505 Live against Brandon Moore. And Brandon Moore is somebody we're very familiar with.
We are.
We're about to see what he can showcase in the ring.
Well, I know there's no pageantry going on here with this match. It's just kind of bare bolts here. But he said he didn't really need anything.
Old
He said,
school Tony
yeah,
Lane.
he said he's old school. He don't even
put
need
an old
music.
school beat down on Brandon Moore. As here comes Brandon Moore, obviously having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Brandon Moore.
Oh, great. He's
set
out here.
for a big run here, looking for his singles
What is he
debut.
doing?
A big victory this week.
Is he running for mayor or something? He's out here kissing babies and shaking hands.
Following contest is set. Mike's dead. We're having audio issues, ladies and gentlemen. No live audio. There'll be no introductions. The mic is dead.
Well,
And
this is an
one
old school match.
That's right, old school.
This is
And
the way to
Tony
go.
Langdon, he prides himself on being an old school competitor. No music, no entrance, no introduction. Hey, he may have planned it that way.
You know, it's just the opposite for his competitor. You know, Brandon's one of these part of the new generation of guys, you know. I call him Mr. Flippy Floppy crap.
And you see the veteran skill of Lane quickly going to the rope. Oh, come on.
I think he lost his hair the last time he was here.
I think so.
Still thinks he has some.
Well, he needs to go find that wig Joe was wearing earlier.
We saw a small person lose their hair one time.
Here's a side headlock now by Lane. Brandon Moore, of course, a young competitor, up-and-comer. He's going to make a name for himself here. Nice hip toss. Great form there. Lane going to turn around. Do an arm drag, and Brandon Moore
took him over.
Impressive here.
That's more of a judo throw, actually, than a...
And he's yelling at the referees, pulling his hair. I think if he pulled his chest hair.
It's pulled.
Now, wait, look at Lane here.
He has some hair.
A handful of the hair of Brandon Moore. Boy, some stiff shots here. Lane hits the buckle hard. Arm drag.
Another one of those.
Boy, you got to give Moore credit keeping it old school here. Simple arm drags and hip tosses early on, nothing too complicated as he looks for his first win and a rake to the eyes. Oh, and Moore sent to the outside. Lane trying to get some separation here and catch his breath against this youngster.
He's going to show him a thing or two, you know, like we said. This isn't Mr. Lane's first rodeo, but
Lane going for a double axe smash. Moore caught him.
Needed a
That
face.
knee caught him.
Yeah, there you go.
Very stiff. Right to the top of the head. Great boot there. Lane goes for the first cover of the match here, and he got the throat. Hunter Sharp was not in position to see that, but the hand was around the throat. And now look out here again. Just taking a knee right on the neck of Brandon Moore.
So Lane here, Tony Lane, he is a throwback here. This reminds me of the guys that we watched back in the 70s and the 80s, you know, just kind of methodical.
Moore struggling to breathe here as he's cutting off the oxygen supply.
And you know, as older guys, the longer we go, the better we get. We're not in there for the short run.
Nice elbow there, flattens Brandon Moore here.
He flattened this crowd too, because a lot of people were on Brandon's side here, and he's not looking so great right now.
Yeah, Tony. I don't think Tony Lane's here to be the most cheered guy in the building. He is definitely a buzzkill. But I think that's okay. He's looking for a win, going to the pay window.
And that's it. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about anyway. I mean, however you get there, you get there.
Charge in.
Oh, he telegraphed it again. He went for that first time. He didn't get it. Second time, didn't get it.
Around. Oh, look at Moore. Southpaw. Those lefts. Oh, he
Where are
flashed
those coming from?
What a solid left hand. Reversal. Goes for that elbow again. Caught. Hook seam. DDT. Changing the great Jake the Snake Roberts.
That's it? Wow.
Wow.
That's a big win for
To
Brandon.
see the DDT as a finisher.
Wow.
Brandon Moore, your winner.
I guess it's all in how you do
Here's
it.
your winner, Brandon Moore.
Brandon Moore, ladies and gentlemen, victorious in his singles debut. And we're going to take a break, and coming up after the break, we catch up with Noah Hossman, our East Tennessee champion. We're back in just a moment.
Hello, guys. I'm Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express, and I am happy to tell you that I'm here on Cameo. If you ever need me, just give me a shout.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back here. The 505 Live, big win for young superstar Brandon Moore. We'll see a lot more of him in the future. But speaking of a bright young superstar, as our East Tennessee heavyweight champion. I want to welcome him ringside at this time from the great state of Texas, Noah Hossman. Here he is. Mr. Hossman, of course, last week, a great battle with AJ Gazana. RT3 got involved. We saw RT3 out here earlier. It's a confusing time, but one thing's for certain, you have a target on your back, being East Tennessee champion. Your thought?
It's funny you say I have a target, because I got a big old title bout right here. And you're right, Matt Rhodes. I was very confused by RT3's intentions. A couple weeks ago, it seems that he aligned himself with the Texas Trap House. And that really put me in a frame of distraught, because I thought RT3 lost his way. Roy, you're one of the very best. What's up? I'm looking. RT3, I know you're one of the very best that School Morton has to offer. So, but I saw what you did in there with Ricky Morton. I saw that you saw the light, and you got out of there, and you kicked Texas Trap House's ass. Roy, as another great Texan once said, the great Waylon Jennings, there's always one more way to do things, and that is your way. Not Texas Trap House's way, not Brian Rivers' way, your way, Roy. So I'm going to tell you what. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Hossman, RT3, July 28th, and Greenville County Fair. You guys want to see that match?
I want to see that match. Hell yeah.
I'm going to tell you what. Coming out July 28th, Noah Hossman, RT3. I'm going to put this on the line. You're not going to want to miss it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I look forward to seeing this battle a lot more now after seeing what happened with Roy a little earlier today. I think they're going to put on a wrestling clinic coming up Wednesday night, July the 28th, over at the Greene County Fairgrounds on the main stage, School of Morton, Greene County Fair. Let's take a quick commercial and we're back with our main event right after this.
Hello, guys. I'm Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express, and I am happy to tell you that I'm here on Cameo. If you ever need me, just give me a shout.
Facebook.com/SOM Live to get your favorites SOM Superstars
Yours
t-shirt.
is RT3, and you're even more excited about what happened.
Well, I am definitely thrilled to see that RT3 is using his head for once. And after earlier tonight, spearing Brian Rivers
wrong with his head.
in this ring. I'm sure we've not seen the last of it, but as I said a moment ago, we'll have a chance to talk with RT3 this Saturday on After Dark. So wherever you see us at, ladies and gentlemen, on 505 Live, tune in Saturday for After Dark for a great Saturday card of wrestling action. But our main event, ladies and gentlemen, coming up right now, Axton Ray, Draco, personal as it can get, as these two men were in a cage just a few weeks ago in tag team competition, and there's no love lost.
It's
between
not only
these
been
two.
in there. It's been in there.
Absolutely.
It's been out there.
It's political, a lot of heat between these
That's
two
what we
guys
talked about.
right here.
Yes.
And let's get to it. Our main events this week on what has been a very fast-paced edition
Fast-paced
of
and crazy.
505 Live. The action never stops, folks. Of course, the big Greene County Fair event coming up Wednesday night, July the 28th. We hope to see all of our great fans there. Greenville, Tennessee. Axton Ray, unforgettable, as he looks to leave an unforgettable beating on Draco this week. Axton Ray go at it alone. We've not seen Justin Blacks in several weeks since the loss of the tag team championships. I think he's in a different state of mind, if you will.
Well, speaking of a different state of mind, that's this young man here. Draco has been all out of sorts as of late.
Well, we know Draco wasn't cleared to compete last Sunday after the attack in the parking lot. Gustavo was in action this past Saturday on After Dark. There's Draco. And this is going to be physical, I believe. You might see some blood flowing. You might even see a bone break. Some teeth knocked loose.
You're going to see something.
It's going to be a physical match. Look out! Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
I knew it was going to start like this.
Izagiri knocked him straight off the apron. Holy hell! Axton Ray nearly wiped his own self out. My goodness!
What a way to start,
These guys hate each other. Axton Ray willing to put his own body on the line. Oh, he missed! Well, this has not officially started. Here we go. Now we get the official start. As this one gets underway. Oh, man, you're going to see a lot of great athleticism in this one. Oh! But Draco evaded the move.
Oh, he has him out his face filled.
Here we go. Again in action. Speed picking up here. Caught. Draco shoves him off now. Axton coming in, looking for a DDT. He lost his grip. Oh, look out.
He
Draco
gave it to
extended
him.
arm.
He handed it out
Slowed
for
it
him.
down. Look at Draco's going to try to get a chin lock here. Arm drag. You can tell these guys are definitely struggling with one another.
Well, we knew at the beginning of this that it was going to be a unique match because this isn't going to be your typical wrestling match here.
I don't expect the pace to slow down at all. Look at that side headlock here by Axton Ray. He just grabbed that headlock.
Yeah, he did.
Had the strength of Axton Ray. Shoots him off. Sunset flip. Shoulders down here. Draco trying to put it away early.
You know, Axton's had quite the attitude change since he's been hanging around, Level X.
Certainly has. As some say he's taking his game to a whole nother level, no pun intended.
I
agree.
I agree also.
I agree with that. He has definitely became a more, I believe, crisp, smoother competitor.
Aggressive,
in that,
for sure.
Aggressive, definitely. A lot of people are still dismayed at the attitude change of this young man. Look at that elbow to the top of the head here.
Well, sometimes you have to separate the art and the artist. I mean, a lot of people like the finished product here, Axton, but they don't like how he got here.
Look, yank him down by the hair of the head here.
like that. He just kind of dirty, you know.
And a football kick right to the ribs.
Could have been a field goal anywhere, right?
Draco laying out here on the outside, and Axton seems to be content with taking a count out.
Well, I know the fans don't want to see a count out here. That's not how they want to see this resolved. That wouldn't resolve any of this.
That would just be an embarrassing moment for Draco.
It would.
And I think Axton would be all for embarrassing Draco.
I know he is. He wanted to do it right here. There you go. There you go, Matt. That's your favorite move in wrestling. I know it.
The back rake. Axton does it with the best of them. Oh, front rake.
He's gonna get. It's like the Garvin stomp. He takes it all around.
Getting a little bit of the boobage there too. Oh, and a big overhand chop.
Oh no!
They're lighting each other up here.
They better watch out for a double count out here. Time this thing will get thrown out.
Well, Jeff Klepper having to use discretion here.
Yeah, he wants to kind of let these guys work this out here.
For the elbowed the apron instead. That could really cause a serious injury. Look at Axton here. Goes for a cutter.
Draco said no. Where's he going?
Nowhere.
To the
and face plants into the apron.
Draco's been clipped. I mean, he usually is a high flyer. And Axton's like changing it up.
Look at that.
I
Look
spoke
at this
too soon.
here. Oh,
there you
good
go.
Lord.
In the face.
Right in the face.
It's like shot him right in the mouth.
Well, I didn't see the point for the handstand right there, and
no, that was
cost him.
That was some bandstanding there, grandstanding, hot dogging, caught up with him.
Well, I don't know about that, but he's in trouble here. Forearm across the face for the cover.
Another nasty pin right there. That's one of the dirty pins right there. There you go. Little
side rake.
Little side boob there, but and yeah, Axton still has fans.
Digging the nails in here and on the front.
Yeah, the front now.
I think you caught the nipples there, bud. That hurts.
That was for you, Matt Rhodes. Did you see that?
I appreciate that, Axton.
Oh, he's not
Axton
enduring
looking for a
himself.
little cheap heat.
Yeah. Insert town, right?
Well, he's going to look at this here. He's trying to pull out that blonde hair of Draco.
Well, you can already see the strikes all over Axton. He's already kind of lit up all over his body.
These guys have lived up to the physicality here.
Yeah.
It has been physical so far. Right to the small of the back.
Draco's all smashed up. Just stomping him out.
Axton's got Draco in trouble here. Axton seems to be having his way here. The fans looking on are getting angrier by the moment.
These people are hot here. They always are.
Now you see him arguing with the referee.
The fans still behind Draco.
Draco trying to get up here. How smart that is. Again, that rake. They're going to bite him. Axton, old school, is biting the man in the back of the head.
He's nasty. Oh, no. I don't think that was appropriate. But anyway.
It tastes like weak old fried beans.
Yeah.
That is
Draco out on his feet here? I mean,
he's got his arm over the top rope there. I think that's all that's holding him up. He crumbles easily here.
Nice.
Gonna tie him up here. Look at this here. Great submission here by Axton.
Yeah, it is.
Third generation competitor. Not only can brawl, fight, he's a submissionist. Now getting the fingernails right in the chest.
But I don't see Draco giving up. I've worked with him over the years. I know that he would rather just pass out. And he has.
Oh, no! He's got it! He's got the...
That's not like the Von Erich claw.
He's trying to... Draco fighting for his life now. That one made connection to the back of the head. Oh, God, look at that. Curb stopping him here.
Right on the heart. Right on his heart.
Axton may need to get a cover here. No, no. He's going to try to break the arm. Oh, stops the elbow.
We knew this was going to be a little personal and nasty.
Look at the whelps on the body of Draco from the rake across the back. Look at that here.
Oh, he's stretching him out.
Playing with the fingers back here.
Manipulating the digits here. Bite him.
Yeah, you're going to bite him.
Draco's stuck.
He's got that middle finger bent back. See him yelling and making mockery of our fans.
Hey, Draco's out, man. I think he's like spent.
Yeah, this is kind of shocking here. He's standing on his hand. Look at that. He's trying to get his boot off of him here. He's on both the hands now.
And he's going to get raked.
Another rake. And that may not seem like much, folks, but that adds up.
He's still standing on his
dig
hands.
his fingernails into your skin. God almighty, right on the hands. Draco, I think Draco may have, he's only got one arm here. He's favoring that left arm pretty bad.
Well, he has no fingers. His fingers are useless right now.
Axton, like a rabid dog, just will not relent.
Oh.
Our fans are giving Axton Ray an earful here.
Telling you, these fans here are nuts.
Axton, I know you delivered a beatdown, but you can't get distracted here. Turn you back on your opponent. This match is still going on. Boy, Draco's really spent here, Malik.
Oh, he is, and he's been for a minute here. Between the fingers in his head, I mean, he's been kicked in, stepped on, stomped. I think that heart attack he had earlier, like, stomped his heart out. Jeez.
In the ropes here, referee has called for the break. A forearm shot again. Draco heavily favoring that left arm.
And yet he fights back.
There's Draco trying to fight back.
Oh.
Third forearm. Here's some more. Series of shots here. Trying to weaken Axton Ray. Step ahead for the enziguri.
That's it. Hey.
They're putting him in that crossface. That's how Poco Loco won the tag team titles in the cage.
It is.
They made him tap. Axton breaks it wisely.
None of it. He didn't want none of that.
Oh, now reversal. Goes up.
Double.
Axton slides out. Comebacker. Axton's going to bring the knee down here.
Oh, that's it right now. Hey. Draco might have hurt you.
He caught him with a knee, with a foot.
He's down like a tree.
He got enough of him. Axton's down, so is Draco.
And here we are, counting at the count out again. Hope one of these guys gets up. Halfway there.
Both men starting to stir here. But the referee's up to almost 7 here.
It's going fast now. They better
move.
Yeah, somebody better do something.
Referee is both men as he'll break his count as they're on a knee.
I think he already is. I think he broke it. There you go.
Well, they're not up to their feet, but they're participating in combat, which will break the count.
Well, Draco's only got like one arm here. I don't know how much he's going to be able to.
He's trying to wake that arm up, I believe. The big stiff right hands here by Draco.
Who
Hammering down.
I did not think Draco would be the first to his feet, but here we go.
Draco up, rocking. Axton with the forearm shots.
Ruthless. I don't know if that hurt Draco more.
Swing blade.
Here we are again. Who's going to be able to capitalize?
Axton Ray favoring the back of his head. Draco still favoring that ass beating he's taking. Snapmare.
All right.
Nice uppercut there. Cover to the near fall.
Goes to the back of the neck.
Draco back up to his feet here, looking to mount some more offense here and look to put this one away.
He's only got one arm. He can't even really move the other one.
Again, that Enziguri, that deadly Enziguri we saw earlier.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Right on the money.
That's how we started here tonight. Is that how we're going to end?
Maybe so. He's perching him up here in position. And a right hand.
A hard head of
Axton
Draco.
favoring his own right.
It's over with Draco.
Trying to put Draco away for good here.
It's time to go back. Right to your mom.
Axton trying to superplex him here. Dangerous grounds, Malik.
We're up in the danger zone now. Way right above us here. Right on top of us.
And a headbutt. Axton. Back.
Is he going to
Hard impact.
capitalize?
Looking for the Swanton bomb, possibly.
Oh.
Yes! He got it! He was even out of position and got in position.
But can he?
How great is Draco? But can he capitalize?
I think he landed on his arm. Kind of backfired a little bit, but he's trying.
Cover. He didn't get a good cover as he only gets a 2.
Well, you hear these fans here, they're really behind Draco. They said they might get in the ring and help him. I don't think we could do that.
Draco pops up. A second win really from out of nowhere here.
This is the scary Draco right here.
Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
I did.
Look at that. Look at
That's
this.
it. That's
Putting in
it.
this cross-face type submission. Will Axton be able to make Draco tap out? Would be sweet revenge for Axton Ray.
I don't know if he'll tap
Look how that arm is pinned.
He might just be knocked out. He might just.
The way
won't
that
give up.
arm is, oh my goodness. And he broke it. Now back to the crossface. It's time a more traditional crossface.
I don't know if he'll tap. I don't know if he'll tap. He can't
He's gonna
tap
pull it
now.
back here like a Rings of Saturn. Axton Ray's busted open. That's how physical this match has been. I think Draco's passed out, Malik.
Yeah, I think he's out, man. I think we're gonna see it.
I don't know. There's no movement.
No.
He breaks it to go back into another hold here.
This is just torture now. This is just personal. I don't know if he can tap.
He's biting.
Well,
He bit it.
I guess you got to do what you got to do.
Sunk the teeth into the wrist of Axton Ray. By any means necessary, Draco's trying to hang on. Floats over. Caught. Looking for a German. Axton quickly ducks down. For O'Connor roll. Axton laying in wait for him. Go for that bicycle knees. Caught.
Caught him.
Super kick.
count goes again.
Turning point here, big turning point is, again, both men are down.
Once we get to 5, it's quite the race. Here we go.
Axton maybe trying to roll for a cover. He does. Gonna hook the leg, inside leg hooked. The 2. And what a physical battle it has been between these two men. Once battled over tag team championships, now looking to settle a personal score, personal beef between one another.
That is right. And they're totally exhausted. I mean, both these guys have thrown it all out on the table here. Oh, that's just...
Clothesline. Grabbing the arm, the short arm clothesline. And Axton is still standing. And Drago spit on him. Oh my God. Right in the chin. Right on the butt. Drago caught him. Gonna pick him up. Attitude adjustment, cover. And an ear fall.
Axton's not going to have any of that.
And into the crossface. Into the crossface, Malik. Will he make Axton tap for a second time?
He may. He's in the center of the ring. No ropes in place.
Will Axton Ray tap out? Can he hang on?
I think he's going to pass out before he taps out.
He's got it locked in, but Axton using his strength to get to his feet. Match continues. Well, both men are battle sore. Running power slam. Shoulders down. Axton looking for the win.
Oh.
Was that it?
I think that was a 3 count.
Was that a 3?
Was it? What is Klepper saying?
Klepper saying a 2. I think he needs his goggles again.
Or Lasix or something. Or need to get Willie Manus back here.
Wow.
Willie would have counted with his feet, though.
Wow. El Bronco Lubitsch.
Yes, that's right.
We need Bronco back. Kick
Hey!
Axton hits hard.
Kept flying in.
Cartel cutter!
Oh, no. That's it. If he can get this, that's it. I don't know if he can.
With the cartel cutter, Draco! No! Oh, God, he had it!
That was just as close as the last pin.
Just so close.
That's about as close as he can get on both of those last pins that we had here. Draco's to his feet. But what can he do? He's only got one arm.
He's going to try to hit it again or go for something else here. Axton hanging on to the ropes here.
Oh, actually
Skip elbows to the back of the head.
Yeah, he just chiseled his way out of there.
Caught. Goes up. Into the ropes.
What?
Death Valley driver. Draco got it!
Here's your winner, Draco!
Well, it's that going to the well. Death Valley driver to put him away.
He pulled a new one out, didn't he?
Draco with a big win.
Do you think that put any resolve on their feud here? I don't know. I think that's not the end of these guys.
Get a word with Draco here. Get a word with our winner here after a hard-fought effort
Man, what a battle. Physical battle.
After last Sunday, that the Texas Trap House attacked me and my partner Gustavo. Gustavo's out with a hip injury because of what they did to him. You guys thought you put me out by slamming my head into a car door. Draco fights, whether he's beaten, he's battered, or he's bruised, you have to kill me to not get back up and keep fighting. And just like Axton's laid out, I got one person in mind that I want to take out next. And I'm going back to my roots. Dirty Daddy! I'm coming for my X Division champion. If you thought you had seen the last of Draco, estás mal equivocado. Porque nunca voy a parar de llegar por ti. I will keep coming after you and the Texas Trap House. And next week on 505 Live, I've been a 9-time X Division champion. Next Sunday, if you're not too much of a little puto to accept the challenge, me and you for the X Division.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Something
man.
interesting here. Texas Trap House. Well, he called him out. Ask him, you shall receive. There is the Dirty Daddy. What's the X Division title on the line next week? Will we get it?
You have to burn it off, homie. You have to burn it off, homie. The William This is fire. William Hurley.
Well, what a battle. Looks like it's shaping up to take place next week for the X Division Championship. Draco and the Dirty Daddy. Man, that is going to be something else next week on 505 Live. And the referee's out here to stand in between.
Crazy.
If I offend